You raise subscription prices while you smash our hopes and dreams. Here in no fans land, oh, we're stuck in no fans land. We're stuck in no fans land. We're stuck in no fans land. Whoa, we're stuck in no fans land. Whoa, we're stuck in no fans We got the same old story, another year of pain. They start the season flying, then fall apart again. We've seen this movie, buddy, it always ends the same. The hope, the hype, the heartbreak, the Leafs giving us migraines. We're not gonna make it. No, we ain't gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. This year's gone wrong. The power play stopped working. The goalie's lost the net. The defense looks confused, like they just learned how to skate. We're yelling at the TV. We're pacing around the room. And every blown assignment feels like impending doom. We're not gonna make it. No, we ain't gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. Trade them all. They tease us every season. They give us brand new reasons. Oh, to think this might be the one. Then nope, they're done. The fans are losing patience. The media's in flames. We're chanting fire someone, but no one takes the blame. Yet somehow we keep cheering. We're Leafs fans through and through. 'Cause hope is kinda toxic, but what else can we do? We're not gonna make it. No, we ain't gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. We'll still hang on. We're not gonna make it. Next year we'll try to make it. We're not gonna make it. Leaf fans, stay strong.
Well, the game's gone into intermission. Our team's grinding out the opposition. Time for a break, get a drink, grab a snack or two. You can see by the way our team is playing, the opposing teams in their dressing room praying. When the next period starts, they don't know what they're gonna do.
What's up, hockey fans, Leafs fans from all over the world? Great to see you tonight here on TSI. We are live. We apologize for the mishap over the weekend, unfortunately, with kids' sports, volleyball, soccer, more things on the docket, but we're here to talk hockey, the Toronto St. Pats, because, oh yeah, it is St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you here on the channel. Let's go. We've got a bunch of people here in the chat. I had to take the green screen here and let it be for St. Patrick's Day because I didn't have any green or any St. Pat's jerseys to wear, so I thought, why not? Let's just take the filter off this bad boy and let it run with the green screen. All right, we are underway. Here the players are on the ice about to get the puck dropped. We're just waiting for that, and man, oh man, this AI score thing is the most crazy. What in the heck is happening right now? All right, well, it's not working for us. No data. Uh-oh. All right, well, then we'll scrap that for now. And OEL passes the puck into the offensive zone, and we are underway. 10 seconds in. The Leafs wearing the white jerseys with the green St. Pat's logo like you see here on the ice. We've got the special St. Paddy's Day jerseys on tonight. And yeah, it's awesome. I love St. Patrick's Day. I am Irish. I know we're all a little Irish here on St. Patrick's Day. Here is the puck knocked out of play into the bench. And we'll have a face-off just on the outside of the Islanders' offensive zone. The Leafs' defensive end on the right side. So watching on TV, the Islanders in the blue jerseys, the Leafs in the white. Let's change this thing up to the NHL page since this is not working very well. There we go. This should be a little bit better at least. All right, so how's everybody doing this evening? Here goes Nylander into the zone. Works it in, passes over to McCabe. Now back to Nylander. He cuts out into the middle, and the shot is blocked by New York and played out of the zone. We'll leave it right there. There it is. Then you can see who's on the ice when the goalie tonight, Sorokin for the Islanders and Joseph Woll for our Toronto Maple Leafs. Leafs with it, or should I call them the St. Pats tonight? We do have the St. Pats logo up here in the top corner. As you can see, right up top with the scoreboard. Patrick Waugh, the head coach of the Islanders. Let's go. What's up, Steph? How you doing, my man? Good to see you, Steph. Let's get this chat bot working, shall we? Oh, thank you, Joanne. I do feel better. It was definitely a little under the weather on the last stream against the Anaheim Ducks. Feeling much better now. Thank you. I appreciate that, Joanne. All right, there's Roger. Big shout out to Roger Knapp, the super chat to get us going. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Let's go. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all. And thank you so much for the support, Roger. Much appreciated. All right, Leafs win the draw. Work the puck up towards the offensive zone. Cowan chasing after it, and he will not get there. It will be the Islanders. Bringing it up is number 51, Emil Heineman. Heineman plays it back to the point for Scott Mayfield. Mayfield holds onto it there at the right point. Now cycles it down low, takes a shot, and it's blocked by the Leafs. Matthew Nyes picks it up in the far corner. And now it will be sent out to Myers here on the left side, and he will bring it up the ice. Long pass ahead by the Islanders. Goes just a little too far and will be icing. Leafs with the offensive zone face-off coming up in just a few seconds. All right, so let's see. Have you voted in the poll yet tonight? Which young Leaf are you most excited about? Bo Grew, Easton Cowan, Jacob Killen, and Vincent Borghese. Vincent Borghese not in the lineup tonight, but just signed on an entry-level deal there for the Leafs straight out of college. So there you go. Kieran Burns in the house. Matthew Schaefer, young Leafs fan. This video of him chanting, "Go Leafs, go." Now he plays for the Islanders. And what a player he is. He is on the ice tonight. And he's got, about 1,000 people hanging out in the arena watching him play because he is the local Toronto boy. Here's a shot from Oliver Ekman-Larsson, saved by Sorokin, and he will hold on the first shot of the game for the Toronto St. Pats. Shroom Merchant in the house. Cheers, Shroom. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Cheers. IDK Gamer as well. Ronald Duffney in the house. How you doing, Ronald? Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Good to see you. All right, face-off coming up. John Gabriel Pajot wins the drawback for the Islanders. Playing the puck up the right side, and it is kept in just at the line by Dakota Joshua. A nice hustle play there from the Leafs forward. He plays it back looking for Riley, but it's picked off by number 64, Callum Ritchie. And now a penalty coming up here on the Leafs right off the bat. A delayed call, and the Leafs touch it up. We're going to have a power play coming up right off the bat for the Islanders. I think it's Nick Robertson with a slash is what I believe. There it is, Sandra Berube. Happy St. Patrick's Day, you all. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you, Sandra. Thanks for being here. So great to see you. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Robertson for slashing. That is the official call. We are on the penalty kill. Let's go right off the bat. Let's start this thing out hot. And there's Roger getting us going. The Go Leafs Go chant. I love it. And the Leafs win the draw and go on the attack. Let's get a shorty. Dumping it into the zone after getting to the blue line. The Leafs will now retreat into their defensive end. And bringing it up the ice is Peugeot. Centers it to Matthew Barzal. Barzal plays it back to the point. It's broken up there by Kalle Yarncrook. And the Leafs will try and clear. But they'll only get it as far as Bo Horvat. And he knocks it down in the offensive zone. Passes it over to Barzal. Barzal plays it over to the right side for Braden Shen. Shen goes back to the point now for Schaefer. Schaefer plays it down to Shen, and what a goal. Getting it started quickly. The Islanders capitalize on the Leafs penalty, and just like that, it's 1-0 Islanders. Man, oh man. Not good, boys. Not good. Shen with a nice pass back to Schaefer. Schaefer cycled it over to the left, and then Barzal's shot goes off the pad of Joseph Wall and goes right to Shen, and he slams it towards the open net. Wall almost gets it, just gets it with the elbow, in between the elbow and the glove, but not enough for the stop, and we're losing 1-0. Islanders up 1-0. Dang. All right, here we go. Here's the pass up the ice from the Islanders. Braden Shen, his 13th of the season from Ritchie and Barzal. OEL back in his own zone, wraps it around the boards, gets it to Willie Nylander. Nylander plays the puck over to John Tavares. He loses it. The Islanders picking it up is Adam Pellich. Pellich plays it back to the corner, and OEL gets there, plays it ahead to Matthias Michelli. Michelli sends it into the zone, now drops it back for OEL, and he brings the puck out of the zone and will regroup. Willie Nylander plays it back to Riley. Riley comes out from behind his own goal. Sends it across the ice, and here's a lead pass for Domi. Domi gets met right away by number 53, Casey Cizikas of the Islanders, and he knocks the puck off of his stick, and now it'll be brought forward by Matthew Schaefer, the young Toronto boy, playing his first game against his hometown team, the Leafs. Here's a long pass ahead. Now Easton Cowan on the trailer, centers it to Nyes. What a shot, saved by Sorokin. Back to Riley. Riley into the middle. Shot by Cowan, saved again by Sorokin. Nice start here for Easton Cowan, who leads our poll. Which young Leaf are you excited about the most? Bogru, Easton Cowan, Jacob Killen, or Vincent Borghese? Let us know. Let us know who you think that is. I mean, I was trying not to put Easton up there, but I felt like I had to. Because I knew the insiders would give Easton the push here on that one. All right, here we go. Get a breakaway, Leafs. Martin, how you doing, my man? Yes, let's get a breakaway. Let's get a goal, something. Bruins 1-0 up on the Habs. Lots of early goals. Interesting. John K in the house. What's up, John K? 1-0. Yes, sir. You are very welcome, Sandra. You are very welcome. Happy St. Patrick's Day. All right, long pass up the ice for the Islanders. Horvat runs right into a green and white jersey, and the Leafs will get it back to McCabe behind his own net. McCabe plays it up the left side. It will squeak out just past the blue line into the neutral zone, and now dumped in again by Tony DeAngelo. Joseph Wall out to get it, will help it on to his teammate, and the Leafs will rush it up the ice. Here's Tavares, walks in, goes right through two defenders, draws a penalty, takes the shot that goes wide. Leafs coming up in the power play here. The goal is empty, and we have an extra attacker on. Pass back to the point from Willie Nylander is intercepted by DeAngelo, and we will have a whistle. Leafs going on the power play to try and match the power play goal from the New York Islanders. You got it. Commercial time, John K. Commercial time. And speaking of that poll, with now a lead of 67%, Easton, take it away, my friend.
What's up, Leafs fans? Easton Cowan here. Make sure you subscribe to Toronto Sports Insider. Turn on that bell so you don't miss a game. Shout out to TSI Mike for running an unreal Leafs stream. Go Leafs, go.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight for the Leafs game. We appreciate you being here. You heard Easton say it. If you love Leafs game nights like this, make sure you're subscribed to Toronto Sports Insider. And make sure that bell is turned on so that way you never miss a puck drop, a big moment, or a live Leafs game. This community keeps growing because of you, and I appreciate all of the support more than you know. Lock it in, stay connected, and let's keep building this awesome community together. Go Leafs, go! I appreciate you all joining up and hitting that subscribe button. We are well on our way to 111,000 subscribers here on TSI. The penalty coming up here to DeAngelo, the trip. All right, let's go. 100K. You know it, Roger. You know it, man. What? Just crazy. So crazy. It really is. Jackets and Canes got a goal. All right, so lots of scoring early tonight in the National Hockey League. Everybody's fired up for St. Patrick's Day. All right, OEL, Nylander, Tavares, Nyes on the ice. Tavares in the circle. Can he get the face-off win and set things up for the Toronto St. Pats / Maple Leafs? Face-off is won by the Islanders and will be brought up the ice, trying to get a breakaway chance. He does, walks in, shot and a save by Wall. What a chance the Islanders just had for a shorty. Man, oh man, yikes. 9 shorthanded goals this season for the Isles. That is third most in the NHL. Michelli brings it in to the zone, now plays it out to OEL. His pass is deflected and now goes all the way down the ice, cleared by the Isles. Bo Horvat pressuring OEL as he brings it up the ice. Now the Leafs bringing it up with speed. Here's Cowan. No, Michelli. Back to Tavares. Michelli walks it in, back behind the net, goes around the net, sends it back to the point. Here's Nyes. Nyes over to OEL. Down low to Nylander at the near circle. Nylander back to the point. Now returned at Willie. Willie down low. Centering pass into the middle. Blocked in front by the Isles. Nylander picks it back up. Gets it to the circle. Now looking for the pass in the middle. Will go back to the point. Shot. Taken. Saved. Goes down to the corner and OEL picks it up for the Leafs. Leafs good possession here on the power play. Great pass. Looking for the cutting Matthew Nyes to the net, but he cannot make contact. And the puck is cleared down the ice. Joseph Wall picks it up for the St. Pats. Plays it ahead. Mr. Roboto in the house. What's up, Roboto? All right, here's Domi. Domi passes it around the boards, gets it to Robertson. Robertson plays it down to Joshua. Joshua tries to get the puck into the middle, but it's broken up by New York and sent down the ice. Now here's a chance and sent back to Peugeot. His shot is saved by Wall, and a couple dangerous chances. One at the beginning and one at the end for the Isles. Man. Islanders, Mr. Roboto. There you go. I love it. I love it. Steph, my man. Did you get my text, buddy? Sent you a text from my my other number, the one that I use more. All right. Here's the face-off, won by the Isles. Duclair gets the puck down into the corner, and the Isles keep the pressure on. Uh-oh, we got a high sticking penalty coming here to the Leafs. Jeez. I really want to see our boys in their St. Patrick's jerseys. We'll have to get some photos up here. There's Tom. Tom's here. You gonna speak? No? Just jumping in to make your presence known? Don't know. What are you doing? How was practice? Good. All right. I'll look for some pictures during intermission, Joanne, for sure. There it is. See, Steph said something to you. See it? Give him a was. No. Oh, come on. All right, Leafs on the penalty kill yet again. And, geez, before I can even announce it, the Leafs are down 2-0. Callum Ritchie gets the goal right off the faceoff, and the Isles up 2-0 over the Toronto St. Pats. Man, oh man. Oof. Yikes. Leafs on the struggle bus tonight. Like you said, Steph, tank, man. We should also review the standings during... Bye, Tom. Should review the standings during the intermission while we're looking for some of those pictures. And, yeah, you can... man... For the Leafs, I mean, I guess we want to tank to get into the bottom 5, but man, I don't know if that's going to happen. I really don't know if that's going to happen. No was up, Steph. No was up. I don't know what the heck is wrong with him, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yes, we can always sheesh. We can, Mr. Roboto. We also have some nice cookies here that I'm going to have with my coffee. Especially since this is going the way it's going here. My goodness. Some special Allison special cookies. Go Toronto St. Pat's. Yes, I love it. I should find the logo for the St. Pat's and put that in as a emoji as well for tonight. Instead of the Go Leafs Go, we could do the Go St. Pat's Go there. But I'm going to stick with the Go Leafs Go for now. Isles have one of the worst power plays in the entire NHL. Guess it's working tonight. Shroom, I know you put a note in the chat earlier in the day talking about it was like 29th out of 32 teams for the Islanders power play. And yeah, it's working really good tonight. Working really, really good tonight. Coffee and special cookies. Yes, 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 Joanne. Cheers to that. C is for cookie. Yes. Yes, it is. All right. We have a commercial break. So with that being said, it's time to give you guys the little video that I recorded today during my SOP Live. Hey, Insiders. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight during the Leafs and the Islanders. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you. We really appreciate you being here. Just a reminder, make sure you stay tuned all the way till the end of our game today. And afterwards, we're going to send you live to Mike's Hangout playing Foot Birthday on SOP Soccer. Can't wait to have you hanging out with us during that one. Thanks for being here tonight. Let's cheer our Leafs on. Go Leafs, go! Thanks for hitting the like button, sharing it out as well to bring more Leafs fans here to this awesome community. Should we tank or not? That's the question for the Leafs. Go Leafs, go! We'll see you guys back in the chat. All right, thank you, everybody. Let's go. Hope you hit that like button. Hope you shared this bad boy out. So happy you're here tonight, everyone. Joanne, so glad to be here hanging with all of you guys. I'm annoyed that I wasn't able to hang out with you guys over the weekend. I really am. But at the end of the day, it was not possible. I mean, we started both Saturday and Sunday at 6 a.m. We were on the road at 6 a.m. We did not return home until after 9 o'clock on Saturday night. And then Sunday night, we didn't get home until 11 o'clock at night. It was a long, long weekend. So, yeah, T is for tank, Roboto. T is for tank. I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. Here's another shot now by the Leafs. Riley into the zone. Takes the shot. It's saved by Sorokin. Played over to the corner. Willie's got it. Willie plays back to Michelli. Michelli now back to the point for Nylander. Nylander walks in, takes the shot, goes wide of the net. Tavares trying to get to it, but Richie will get there first for the Isles. Leafs turn over the pass. Riley pinching in. Sends it down to Michelli. Michelli over to Nylander. Now the centering pass looking for Tavares goes past everyone. And the Isles will get there. Lee skates into the offensive zone, takes a shot, and it's gloved down by our goalie, Mr. Joseph Wall. All right. Not enough memory to open this page. What the heck? Interesting. All right. So that is stuck there for that. Julia D in the house. Good to see you, Julia. All right, now we've got this chat bot fixed here, I hope. There it is, Julia D in the house. Islanders in the offensive zone, walking it in is number 81, Andre Palat, takes the shot, and Joseph Wall with another save. 8:53 to go in the first period, and our Leafs down 2-0. Whew. Bruin and Habs, 1-1. Nick Suzuki with the goal tying things up for the Habs. Excuse me. Face off, Domi and Cizikas, and it's won by the Islanders. OEL gets the puck from behind the net, plays it ahead to Nyes out on the left side. Nyes dumps it in, goes around the defender, tries to get to the puck in the corner, tries to play it back to Easton Cowan. Cowan sends it out into the middle of the ice, misses Max Domi, and the Islanders will skate forward. Bringing it up the ice is Cizikas. His shot saved by Wall. And pushed back into the zone after it had just passed the blue line by Carson Soucy. And the Leafs and the Isles will have a face-off in the neutral zone. Let's go. There it goes. Now it's a little more in business. Now it's way more in business. Okay. Maybe we'll put this AI score thing back to business. Face off won by the Islanders. The Isles send it down the ice. Myers back to get it for the Leafs. There we go. Now we're in business, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Leafs get the puck into the offensive zone. Nylander centering pass to Tavares. Shot is saved by Sorokin. Leafs back on it. Michelli over in the far corner. Passes back. Gets it to the point. Carlo takes a shot. Big save by Sorokin as he slid to his right side to make a big pad save from the point shot by the Leafs. Puck is cleared out into the neutral zone, and now the Leafs will try and bring it back in, but are stopped at the blue line by Barzal and the Islanders. Puck is sent down the ice and will be icing as the Leafs back to get it. Jake McCabe and Brandon Carlo. Shots are 8-5. Leafs down 2-0. Come on, boys. Let's go. Jose Duarte in the house. What's up, Mr. Jose? How you doing, my man? Great to see you, brother. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Jose. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you here in the chat tonight. The Toronto St. Pats are not looking very lucky this evening. Yikes, yikes, yikes. There it is. Kieran says, nice background. I love the green color. I'm like, I don't have anything green to wear for St. Patrick's Day today. What am I going to do? So I'm like, I'll just turn the filter off. That way, I'll just have the green screen behind me because that's the wall. As you can see, the door, it's just painted wall right there. So, yeah, the best green screen in the world. 24 likes. That's it. CK letting us know, man, we got to get the like button hit, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 191 in the house. Smash that like button right now. Exit out of that chat and hit the like button. Please help us get more people here in the chat. All right, shot by the Islanders, broken up there by the Leafs and cleared out to the neutral zone. Love it. I only have a green bikini, Joanne. Better than nothing. Better than nothing. I got nothing. I have 0 items of clothing that are green. 0. T20 Gaming. Where did my food go? Did you leave it out and the dogs got it? Come on, man. Go Leafs, go, Jose. Speaking of the Leafs, here's Lorentz. He plays the puck over to the right side, and the Leafs will dump it in and go for a change. OEL skates in on the forecheck, but it is picked up by Holmstrom of the Islanders. Now played to Pollock. Pollock now sends it to the left side, and here comes number 92, Simone. Holmstrom bringing it into the zone. Wraps it around the boards, gets it to Schaefer over on the far side. Schaefer wrists it back around the boards and gets it to his teammate, Braden Shen, who has one of the goals tonight for the Isles. Shen has it in the corner. Puck sent out into the middle and broken up there by the Leafs. Only as far as Shen, though, keeps it in at the blue line. Sends it across to Schaefer. Schaefer regroups, passes to Shen, and the Leafs come over slowly. My goodness. Richard Fewer in the house, hitting that like button. 24, we're up to 29. They're going to keep riding on in here. Let's go. Leafs trying to get the puck up out of their own zone. Man, oh man. Come on, Leafs. Let's go. Wake up, boys. D'Angelo plays the puck across for Palat. Man, shot there from D'Angelo goes wide. Puck sent back to the point. And here's another point shot saved by Joseph Wall. Rebound goes all the way back out to the blue line and is sent down low by the Islanders. Palat in the middle takes the shot, saved by Joseph Wall. And the Leafs will try to get it out for a change, which a few of them will, as D'Angelo goes back, cycles around his own goal, and completes the line change. Barzal onto the ice for the Islanders. Skates it around the neutral zone. Fakes going in. Passes it over to Horvat. And now Horvat dumps it down and around the boards for his teammate Heineman. Heineman plays it back to Barzal. Barzal loses it to the Leafs, and they will clear the zone out to the red line. Yes, T20, my food was on the bed. Why did you leave your food on the bed? Why would you do that, Tom? All right, shot by the Leafs, saved by Sorokin, and he will hold on. Bo Grew with the shot for the Leafs. I love it. Maribel in the house. Go Leafs, go. Plus, happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you and to everyone here in the chat tonight. Jamaica Dave, let's go. Think you need a shot of black in the coffee. The coffee's almost done. We're getting through the cookie here. We're almost halfway through the cookie. And yeah, this bad boy is like 58 milligram or something. So I don't think we can eat the whole thing. And yeah, then it's time for some black in the Coke. Dave from Jamaica. Man, I really wish we had some Jamaican weather here in the Chicagoland area. It's been just ugly, 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 cold, snowing, raining, ice, nasty, just gross. Can't say dinner was bad, was listening to Mike. I love it, CK. Much appreciated, my man. Great to have you here with us, cheering on our buds. Oh, yeah, I know about that. Oh, y'all, we've got to tell the insiders a story about this one. Yeah, we took those because you can't be eating those, bro. You're at the dentist today, Tom. You don't get to eat candy after the dentist, okay? No. So, we've got them. Don't worry about it. The dogs did not eat them. Felix in the house says, what's y'all's favorite team? The Leafs. The Leafs go. Leafs go. Man, oh man. Our Maple Leafs just in the struggle right now. Hopefully, do we tank? Do we not tank? I mean, what is the answer, right? What is the answer? I don't know. I really don't know. But you know what? I am excited to hang out with a lot of you here in the chat for whatever Leafs games we have left this season. And of course, remember, we do have the games coming up. The Blue Jays are starting things up here very, very soon. All right. Here is Michelli. Michelli plays the puck with a high stick. It is deemed. And we will have another face-off here in the offensive zone for the New York Islanders as they show all these teams going at Schaefer. And ooh, man, there you go. Barzal just took the skates right out from one of the players that went and hit on him. Whew. All right, here's a shot by the Isles off the face-off, and it's saved by Wall. Rebound, back to the Islanders. Now, pass back to the point. Intercepted there by Nylander. Nylander brings it up the ice for the Leafs. Plays it over to OEL. Now to Tavares. Tavares, back to Michelli. Michelli to the point. Now, here's OEL at the near side point. Plays it over to Willie. Willie skates around, has Pollock right on him, turns, spins, gets on his backhand, sends it over to Tavares. His toe drag is stopped by Richie as he plays it back to the blue line. Leafs keep it in. Here's the pass to Michelli. Michelli back to the point for OEL. OEL centering pass into the middle for Willie is played by the Islanders and somehow stays in play. And Willie going real slow gives a 2-on-1 to Anders Lee and Matthew Schaefer. And luckily for the Leafs, they did not get a goal. That was a very, very poor effort from Willie Nylander right there. Yikes, man. Willie is checked out this evening. Very checked out this evening. All right, here's a pass in from Domi. Domi plays it over to Michelli, and Michelli plays it back to the point. It goes just outside the blue line and into the neutral zone for the Leafs. Cowan regrouping. Plays it over to Domi. Domi back to Cowan into the zone. Plays it over to Nyes. Nyes back to McCabe. His shot saved by Sorokin. Now passed into the middle. Domi tries to get it loose. Sends it across the ice to Cowan on the far side. Cowan sends it back to Carlo. Now dumps it back down to Cowan. And it's picked up by the Islanders and will be sent down the ice into the neutral zone. Intercepted there by Jake McCabe. And he brings it back into the offensive zone for the Leafs. Nice hit there from Matthew Nyes. Cowan comes over to lay a hit as well on Pellich. Riley keeps it in, slaps it down towards the goal, and it's picked up now by D'Angelo and sent the length of the ice. It will be icing with 1:33 left in the first period. It's cold and raining here in Jamaica. That's crazy. I didn't know that actually happened there. Joanne says OEL is going to score tonight. I hope you're right. I hope you're right, Joanne. I hope you are right. The St. Patrick's Day. There's Carmen in the house. Let's go. Calm yourself, Tom. Calm yourself. Wow, bro. Yeah, screenshot this. Wow. All right. Carmen in the house. Leafs win the face-off. Sent up the ice to Bo Grew. Grew brings it over the blue line, and someone was offside. So we'll have a face-off just outside the Leafs offensive zone. Bo Grew, 3 goals in 3 games with the Leafs since being called up from the Marlies. There is Terry in the house, cold in Florida. Great to see you, Terry, from Cape Coral. I love it. I love it. Hi, all my Toronto fans, says Felix. Hey, right, Pete? Calm down, Tom. Calm down. Jeez, my great-grandfather was from Northern Ireland. Love it, Roger. That's awesome. My grandfather was from Ireland as well. So we got some Irish in the veins here. That's very, very cool. Very cool. Oh my God, Tom, you wow. Whew. Tom, really, buddy? All right, minute left in the period. Long pass ahead by the Leafs, looking for Lorentz, goes just too far and will be picked up by Ryan Pollock. Pollock plays it ahead to Barzal. Barzal lays it back to Pollock, and he will send it up the right side for number 14, Bo Horvat. That one does go too far, and it will be icing with 41 seconds remaining here in the first period. As you can see, we've got the struggle bus here for the Leafs tonight. I got to get my stats back up here. There it is. The Islanders up 2-0. Here's the faceoff, won by the Leafs. Nylander passes back to the point. Shot goes wide. Picked up by the Buds. Here's Joshua behind the net. Plays it out to the point. OEL wraps it around the boards. 25 seconds left. Islanders finds Barzal and lifts a long pass up the ice, trying to find Emil Heineman. Now Heineman gets in and puts the puck onto Joseph Woll's pad. He will cover up with 11 and a half seconds to go. All right, buds. Looks like we're going to end this period down down 2 goals, excuse me. Not how we wanted to celebrate our St. Patrick's Day. Here's a face-off, won by the Islanders. Shot by Schaefer is saved by Woll and sent down the ice. It will be icing if the Islander player can get there before the end of the period, and he does with 0.8 seconds left in the period. Dang it, dang it, dang it. So here comes an offensive zone face-off for the Islanders. Dangerous one there. Dangerous shot by Schaefer already. Here comes that face-off. Tavares in the circle. And he wins the draw for the Leafs. And that will do it for the first period. All right, so I am going to look for some photos from tonight's game of those awesome St. Pat's jerseys for Joanne. I will throw them up during intermission. And yeah, it's time to go get a cocktail. And yeah, we're going to be playing some highlights. We've got some soccer highlights. So you're going to go through the weekend with us here tonight. You're going to go through Saturday at least. Saturday morning soccer with Tom. And then we've got volleyball intermission highlights coming up in the second period. Happy intermission to each and every one of you. Go refill your drinks. Go get an edible cookie. Have some coffee, whatever. And we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Yes, like Julia said, wake up, Leafs. Wake up. Go, Leafs, go. We'll see you in a few.
It's a little wilder. With Toronto sports, it gets a little wilder. With Toronto sports insider. The Leafs, the Jays, the Raptors too. The Argonauts, Toronto FC. Ooh. Multiple streams on TSI. That's why I'm a TSI guy. Toronto sports insider. Got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She gets a little wilder. Toronto sports insider. Got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She just gets a little wild. With Toronto Sports Insider. I've been a fan for 59 years. Watch the Leafs win the cup to thousands of cheers. Fans line the streets while music played. They raise the cup in the summer parade. Since then we've waited patiently, but every year it's not to be. Trade deadlines pass, we gave picks up. The playoffs come, but they miss the cut. We're stuck in no fans land, playing poker with a 3-card hand. In a bubble where it's time to choose. Do they try to win or tank and lose? We're living in no fans land. Does the GM have a plan? Will the coach ever figure them out? Do we just smash the screen and shout? We're stuck in no fans land. There's 4 days left to figure this out. Will they buy or sell or just stand pat? They can get some picks, try to stock the shelves. The cupboard's pretty bare, will they just cover themselves? We're stuck in no fans land, playing poker with a 3-card hand. In a bubble where it's time to choose. Do they try to win or tank and lose? We're living in no fans land. Does the GM have a plan? Will the coach ever figure them out? Do we just smash the screen and shout? We're stuck in no fans land. We're stuck in no fans land. We're stuck in while you smash our hopes and dreams. Here in no fans land, we're stuck in no fans land. We're stuck in no fans land. We're stuck in no fans land. Whoa, we're stuck in no fans land. Whoa, we're stuck in no fans
We got the same old story, another year of pain. They start the season flying, then fall apart again. We've seen this movie, buddy, it always ends the same. The hope, the hype, the heartbreak, the Leafs giving us migraines. We're not gonna make it. No, we ain't gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. This year's gone wrong. The power play stopped working. The goalie's lost the net. The defense looks confused, like they just learned how to skate. We're yelling at the TV. We're pacing around the room. And every blown assignment feels like impending doom. We're not gonna make it. No, we ain't gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. Trade them all. They tease us every season. They give us brand new reasons. Oh, to think this might be the one. Then nope, they're done. The fans are losing patience. The media's in flames. We're chanting fire someone, but no one takes the blame. Yet somehow we keep cheering. We're Leafs fans through and through. 'Cause hope is kinda toxic. But what else can we do? We're not gonna make it. No, we ain't gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. We'll still hang on. We're not gonna make it. Next year we'll try to make it. We're not gonna make it. Leaf fans, stay strong.
bound to come through. Richard and CK using intuition. Big John and Burn talk acquisition. Corner calls break, get a drink, grab a snack or two. You can see by the way our team is playing, the opposing teams in their dressing room praying. When the next period starts, they don't know what they're gonna do. We're sitting at the bottom of Atlantic. We're getting kinda close to the Titanic. The fans are shouting something as they panic. We won't make the playoffs. Let's ruin Boston's payoff. They shouted, take, take, take. They blurted out, take, take. Put our draft pick in the bank, bank, bank. All season you stank, stank, stank. Come on, leave. It's time to tank. Is it time to do something kind of drastic? Your gameplay looks a little spastic. I don't wanna sound too dramatic. Remember those rich guys as they sank to the Titanic? Just take, take, take. They blurted out, take, take. Put our draft pick in the bank, bank, bank. All season you stank, stank, stank. Come on, leave. It's time to tank, tank, tank. They blurted out, tank, tank. Put our draft pick in the bank, bank, bank. All season you stank, stank, stank. Come on, leave. It's time to tank. It's time to tank. They say 1967 was the last time we danced, hoisting silver, hearts entranced. Since then, fate's played a wicked game, but we wear the crest, we chant the name. Clear the track, here comes Shaq, Ellis and Keon gonna take you back.
I'm strong and hard and won't ever fade, nor the tragic Lenny McDonald trade. Paul Henderson with game-winning goals. I've got 50 while Steve Thomas reloads.
Silla lit the night with 10, Turnbull fired 5 from the back end. Clark threw thunder, Gilmore spun gold. Sundin stood tall, brave and bold. Kuja clawed saves from the jaws of defeat. Salmon's epic rushes, pure elite. Rama cried, we cried too. Matthews came and Hope felt new. Mono weaves, now Lander flies. Riley's rush electrifies. Mitch is gone, we wish him well. Now fan. Through ballads, chaos, through Sundance tears, through decades of drought, through wasted years, but loyalty, that's our brand. We stand, we chant, we clap our hands, we bleed the white, we wear the blue. We dream of what we're born to do. Raise that cup, parade the street. Maple Leafs, our hearts still beat. So cue the music, strike the chord. This ain't just hockey, it's folklore. From Carlton's grin to legends past, we'll leave forever, built to last. Son of a pitch, I'm a Leaf fan, and when fate knocks us out again, we'll sing this verse, we'll feel the flame, because every year we play the game. As Leaf fans, we'd all like to thank Joe Bowen for all the calls he made. Maybe this year he'll call a cup. As Leaf fans, you know, we'll never give up. We'll never give up. Never give up. Never give up. Let's win that cup. Let's win that cup. Left side, right side, little Willie wears you down, shifts and spins you around. Skating and racing, Willie drives him silly with his boot skate, shimmy, shuffle round. Over the blue line, he deeks to the right, with little Willie skating, the shot is out of sight. Hey down, skate round, backhand now, 'cause little Willie will score goals. You can't push Willie round, Willie won't go. The fans start yelling, go Leafs go. Little Willie will score. Up ice, down ice, little Willie drives him wild with his runaround style. Inside, outside, Willie sends him silly with his boot skate, shimmy, shuffle, smile. The defenseman takes Willie down for the puck, but laugh, Willie, laugh, they're both out of luck. Hey down, skate round, rich shot now, 'cause little Willie will score goals. You can't push Willie round, Willie won't go. The fans start yelling, go Leafs go. Little Willie will score. Little Willie will score. Little Willie will.
Whoa, we are back for the second period, 2-0 Islanders. And there you go, Joanne. I don't know if you saw the video that I threw up from the Leafs official Twitter account, pregame video. We'll show that as well, but there is the jersey for you, Joanne. It's nice. It's really nice. I like that jersey a lot. And we are underway. Matthew Schaefer with the puck for the Islanders. Schaefer bringing it up the ice. Long pass into the zone. And that will not be icing, even though he sent it in from the wrong side of the blue line. But the Leafs will regroup. Here come the Buds. Bringing it into the zone. John Tavares. Tavares loses the puck. And now it will be brought out by Cizikas. Cizikas plays it over to his teammate over on the left side, Matthew Barzal. And now the puck comes out to number 14, Bo Horvat. He walks in on goal, shoots, and it is not a goal. Saved by Wall. Here comes Nylander bringing it into the zone. Pollock, and he slashes him. That's going to be a penalty for the Leafs. Shot by Nylander is saved by the goalie, Sorokin, and a crazy start to the second period. Oh, man, I got to take this this St. Pat's picture down there for this one. But, man, a slash by Pollock. And just like that, the Leafs coming up with a power play here. Let's go, Buds. Let's make it happen. Hackab Gazarian in the house. What's up, Hackab? Good to see you, my man. All right, let's get this this chat bot working the way it should be so that I can highlight the individual insider chats like this one from Hackab. How are you doing? How's it going in Chicago? It's going good, Hackab. It's going good. We had a great weekend of sports at the G House here. Lots of soccer, lots of volleyball. As you saw the soccer highlights there for Tom, was quite the game against the girls who were a year older. And that was the quarterfinals, which they ended up winning that game. So now they're on to the semis. Let's go. There's Lisa Yellow in the house. Good to see you, Lisa. All right, nothing to write home about here for the Leafs on this power play. The Islanders bringing it up the ice, and Pajot sends it into the zone. Schaefer gets tripped up, and that's going to be the end of the Leafs power play. We're going to have a minute and a half of 4-on-4 here because Dakota Joshua is heading to the box for the Toronto St. Pat's / Maple Leafs. I mean, that was very... I mean, dude just lost his blades and went down. Dakota Joshua barely touched him. So it's holding is the call. And Joshua in the box. So the power play is actually, it's 4-on-4 for a minute 34. There it is. CK saying hi to Lisa. Guy Tremblay as well. What's up, Guy? How you doing? I missed it cooking food. Oh, man, I'll show you. Sorry I'm late at my annual St. Patrick's Day celebration. That's awesome, Lisa. Hope you had fun at the St. Patrick's Day celebration. We are celebrating St. Patrick's Day here with the Leafs, and they are losing 2-0 in those awesome St. Pat's jerseys, which, here, let's put that back up for Joanne now that she's back. There it is, Joanne. There is the jersey. As the tweet from the Leafs account saying that we're down 2-0. Here come the Buds working it into the zone, and Tavares takes the shot that goes wide. He gets the puck back in the corner, plays it over to OEL. Now it's lost, and the Isles will pick it up and send it down the ice to their teammate Simon Holmstrom. Holmstrom walks it into the blue line, and now still holding on to the puck. D'Angelo at the point. Brings it in. Down, passes to Horvat. Horvat back to Barzal. Barzal now works it back out of the blue line, and he will retreat back in the neutral zone. Now walking it back in is Barzal. Barzal goes behind the net. Looks for the pass out front on the 4-on-4. About 15 seconds left on that one. Here's the pass to Horvat. His shot saved by Joseph Wall. Horvat with it on the far side, plays it into the middle for Schaefer. Schaefer skates it back out to the right, now to the point, and will spin here at the near side, stays along the blue line, now passes it out right. Shot by Ritchie, saved by Wall, and the Leafs pick it up, and they will try to clear, but they can't. Now Nyes gets it, and it's a 2-on-1. Nyes sends it ahead for Riley, but it's deflected by Pollock and the Islanders. Now Richie regathers and lays it off to Barzal, who brings it out of his own zone. The power play is over, so the 4-on-4 is done. The power play is over, and that is that. Did they color the Chicago River green today? I think they did. I think they actually did it this weekend because they were talking about it when we were down there, because we were really close to the river where the soccer game was being played there in the city. So we'll look for that as well, maybe during the second intermission. You are welcome. And now the Leafs bringing it back into the zone. Pajot gives it up. Here's a shot, and it's a goal. The Leafs are on the board. Let's go, Leafs. Finally, baby. Oh, man. Lawrence with the goal for the Leafs. Nice play down in the corner. Gets the puck. Beautiful pass from Grew and gets it to Lawrence. He risks it just past Sorokin, and the Leafs are on the board. 2-1. Let's go, Buds. Let's go. Beautiful strip. It really is, Joanne. It is gorgeous. And there it is. Let's go. We are underway. The bells are ringing. The lights have, the lamp has been lit. Come on now, Leafs fans. Let's go. Lawrence with the goal. Face off. Won by the Islanders. Islanders send it into Toronto territory. Pelech down to get it in the corner. Plays it across to Cizikas. Now back to the point for McLean. McLean spins and shoots, and it's saved by Wall. The assist to Bo Grew and Calle Yarncrook on Lawrence's goal. Down by 1 now. The Buds are. Let's go. We can win this, Roger. Yes, we can. It is possible. We needed a goal. 100%, Karen. 100%. There it is, CK. The goal with the lamp. I love it. I love it. That's beautiful. Finally, thank you, hockey gods. Amen, Julia. Amen. It's about time. My goodness. All right, face off in the Toronto zone. 14:56 left in the second. Face-off is won by the Leafs, cleared out of the zone, and knocked back down by the Islanders. But now Robertson gets it back, plays it to Grew. Grew walks in on the right side. His shot is blocked by the Islanders, and they will send it down the ice. Palat tries to get to it, now sends it into the middle where it's broken up by Morgan Riley, and we will have a whistle. What that whistle is for, I do not know, but hey, we're going to get a little change in and show the fans all decked out in their green with the St. Pat's gear on. Love it. All right, face-off coming up here just outside the Leafs' defensive zone, and it is won by Shen. Shen and the Islanders have possession. Here's Schaefer. Schaefer plays it back. Now into the zone. Chasing after it, and it'll be picked up there. Sent in the middle. Shot is saved by Wall on Holmstrom, and the Leafs pick up the rebound. Here's Stetcher. Stetcher bringing it up out of his own zone. Gets to the red line and dumps it in. A couple Leafs chase after it. Michelli and Nylander trying to get to it. Tavares gets to Duclair. Now played back into the neutral zone, and the Leafs will try to regroup. They turn it over. Here comes Holmstrom. Over to Duclair on the left. Duclair's shot is blocked by the Leafs. Leafs scrum at it down in the corner. Carlo plays it back to McCabe behind the net. McCabe works it out, now drops it back off for Carlo, who plays it ahead to Michelli. Michelli across the blue line, sends it to the right side for Nylander. He gets to the circle and stops. Turns it around, plays it back to the point, but it's just out of the reach of Brandon Carlo, and he will reset for the Buds. Plays it ahead to Nylander. He walks into the zone. Gets it around the back of the net. Looking for a centering pass. Plays it back to the point for McCabe. McCabe holds on. Takes the shot. Saved by Sorokin. Rebound out front. Played into the middle. McCabe picks it up as he pinches in. Now Nylander to McCabe. McCabe holds it. Now gets it back to Willie. Puck comes out of the zone, and a long pass ahead will go just too far. And the Islanders back to touch it up was Heineman, but Myers gets there first for the Leafs. And the Leafs will have the offensive zone face-off coming up here in the second period. Jays fan in the house says, tank, tank, tank. Hey, you know what? We got to do whatever we got to do. If we win, we'll enjoy it. If we don't, we're happy because we're tanking. There you go. Keep them coming, Lawrence. Amen, Lisa. Amen. Face-off won by the Leafs. Here's Cowan. Wraps it down behind the boards. And a pass out in front is deflected by the Islanders. Barzal with it. Barzal plays it up the right side. Picked off there by Morgan Riley. Riley launches it into the neutral zone, and maybe a little too far. It's going to go for icing. No icing. So the Isles bring it back up. Here's Tony DeAngelo. Long pass up the ice, deflected into the zone, and now picked up by the Leafs, and that will be icing by the Islanders. So that should take us to the first TV timeout. The Leafs are back on the board. Let's go. There's Steve Holiday in the house. What's up, Steve? How you doing? Well, Leafs better win. I just filed my taxes. Buy a lottery ticket, CK. Buy a lottery ticket. Let's go. All right. Let's take a quick break and get that chant going. Thank you all for being here. Go, Leafs, go.
Hey everyone, Easton Cowan here. Huge thank you to the Toronto Sports Insider community for showing up every game and cheering on the Leafs together. Big shout out to all of you for building the best Leafs community online. Go Leafs, go.
Big thanks again to Easton Cowan for that message. And honestly, thank you. Thank you to every single one of you that's here tonight. This Toronto Sports Insider community shows up every single game with passion, knowledge, and love for our Toronto Maple Leafs. That's what makes this place so special. Whether you're here every night or brand new to the stream, you're just part of all of it. Let's keep cheering. Let's keep supporting. Let's keep enjoying Leafs hockey together. And let's get that chant started. Go, Leafs, go! Go, Leafs, go! Go, Leafs, go! We'll see you back in the chat. Go, Leafs, go! Go, Leafs, go! Go, Leafs, go! Let's get the tying goal and get back into the game, shall we? Let's tie this thing up. Leafs getting on the board here in the second period. Now we just need them to get this thing tied up. 12 minutes left here in the second period. We are almost halfway home. The Leafs down by 1. As they show the fans there in their awesome green jerseys, the St. Patrick's Day kits, just beautiful for the Leafs. The white jerseys, I love them. Really, really nice. All right, here we go. Big Jam Roll in the house. What's up, Big Jam Roll? Go Leafs, go, my man. Face-off is won by the Leafs and sent down onto the goal. It'll be held onto, and now we'll have another face-off here with just about to happen right now, and it's won by the Islanders. Islanders send it down into Toronto territory. Joseph Woll out of his goal to get it. Plays it ahead to his teammate Willie Nylander. Nylander tries to get it into the zone, but it's offside. So, the Leafs will reset with the faceoff. Shots are 16-11 for the Islanders. Very cool. Showing all these fans with all this new merchandise on. They had to have gotten it today. It looks brand new. Just saying. Just saying. Here's the face-off won by the Leafs. Leafs bring it into the neutral zone. Here's Tavares. Tavares dumps it in. Nylander chasing. Pelech back to get it for the Islanders. Now the Leafs are going to get it back. Tavares now loses it. And here comes Peugeot. Brings it into the middle for Lee. He takes the shot, and it goes wide of the net. held on to by the Islanders. Down low, Lee working it in the corner. A couple of Maple Leafs on him, and finally the Buds get the puck out. There it is, Fred Waterer in the house. I snuck in during the intermission. Let's go. Glad to have you here, Fred. And there it is, Yariel / Rod Bottomley. I love it, man. Do not forget to mic the like button and sub. Much appreciated, my friend Rod. I hope you are doing well, and I hope you're having a great St. Patrick's Day. You too, Denny Dansoy, my man. There it is. Do we really want the Leafs to start winning since playoffs are dreamland, or we just want them to play good and lose for the draft? Danny, honestly, it's up in the air, man. It doesn't matter. I mean, I don't think, even if we tank as much as possible, I don't think it's going to make a difference. I don't think we're going to get into the top 5. So it's kind of just play it and hope for the best. If the Leafs win, we have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm going with it. Here comes Steven Lorentz. Lorentz sends it up to Yarncrook on the right side. Yarncrook brings it into the zone. Passes it down behind the net, and the Isles get to it first. Grew knocks down the pass and will try to get the shot off, but it's picked back up by the Islanders. Pellick sends it down the ice. Riley back to get it behind Joseph Wall. Now lays it over to Myers here on the right side. His pass is deflected by the Islanders and out of play. It will go for a face-off in the neutral zone. They show Bo Grew and his awesome goals. 3 goals in 3 games for Bo Grew. All right, here we go. Can the Leafs tie this thing up before the end of the second? Oh, looks like the puck went into the stands and it hit a guy in the face. Looks like he's going to be okay, though. Happens to be wearing a Habs jersey. That's interesting. All right, face-off won by the Islanders and launched down the ice. The Leafs will pick it up, and that will be icing. Another face-off coming here in the Leafs offensive zone. Yeah, he was paying attention. And it still got him in the face. Wearing a Habs jersey to a Leafs game. I'm just saying, man. So maybe a little bit of karma. No, I'm just kidding. We never want to see anybody get hurt in the stands, but it's just funny. It's pretty funny. All right, face-off is won by the Leafs. Leafs send it down into the zone, and Nyes gets to it in the corner. Plays it back for Domi, now to Cowan. Cowan passes it back behind the net. Schaefer picks it up for the Islanders and tries to send it out of the zone, but it's blocked by the Leafs and kept in. Here's a pass up to the right, and it'll be knocked out of play by Matthew Nyes. And we will have another whistle and another face-off after this, the next TV timeout. Give you a little shout to our soccer stream earlier today. Hey, Insiders, thanks for hanging out with us tonight during the Leafs and the Islanders. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you. We really appreciate you being here. Just a reminder, make sure you stay tuned all the way till the end of our game today. And afterwards, we're going to send you live to Mike's Hangout playing Foot Birthday on SOP Soccer. Can't wait to have you hanging out with us during that one. Thanks for being here tonight. Let's cheer our Leafs on. Go Leafs, go! Thanks for hitting the like button, sharing it out as well to bring more Leafs fans here to this awesome community. Should we tank or not? That's the question for the Leafs. Go Leafs, go! We'll see you guys back in the chat. All right, we're back. Let's go. Commercial time it is. Make sure you guys hit the like button over on our soccer channel. We'll be sending you directly over to that live stream that was earlier today, playing a little EAFC action over on the soccer channel. Leafs defensive game needs to improve and need heart. Tough players. Getting rid of McMahon and Lawton was a bad move. Bad move. Yeah, put me in a bad mood. And is a bad move. Teams have turned in on covering Matthews. He's not effective as years ago. 100%. And then a little bit of a problem as he's now out with that injury. Man, oh man, just crazy. The response, the lack of response from the Leafs. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That's like you said. The team doesn't have the toughness right now. They just don't have it. But bring some kids in and hope for the best. Bring some young kids up. See what they've got, and hope that we can just get through the rest of the season. As they show Matthew Schaefer's dad on the screen. All right, face-off coming up. John Tavares loses it. Pelech gets it to D'Angelo, and it is won by the Islanders. Played up the ice, Leafs. Brandon Carlo picks it up in his own zone, plays it ahead to Dakota Joshua. Nope, that's Tavares. Saw the one. And all right, 81-91. Now Nylander dumps it down. Tavares chasing. Willie with a hit on Pelech. And Carlo cannot stop the puck from going out. Now we have a 2-on-1. Nice defensive play by Michelli. And then the puck goes right back to Heineman, and he plays it into the middle. Good shot there by the Islanders and a save by Wall. Barzal gets it on the left side. He walks in, takes a shot, saved again. Now Barzal gets his own rebound in the far corner. Walks it back in behind the net, holds on to the puck, plays it back to the point, and D'Angelo skates in, sends it into the middle, and it's blocked by the Leafs. Picked up, though, Barzal grabs it. The loose puck in front, gets it back to D'Angelo. Shot from the right circle. A great pass from D'Angelo. And it's 3-1 Islanders as number 51, Emil Heineman, gets the goal for the Isles. And it's 3-1. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Amen to that. Should have traded out Matthews before the leg injury. But that's the Leafs. Yes, it is, Rod. Yes, it is. Get Wall out now. Wall's actually been playing okay, Julia. Been playing okay. That was a tough one. Great pass from the point. Nobody covering Heineman, and a great shot. Gives the Islanders a 2-goal lead. Barzal with the second assist on that goal for the Isles. All right, we've got under 8 minutes left here in the second. Leafs down 2. Can they claw back into this? Holmstrom picks up the puck for the Islanders, plays it up the ice. Leafs trying to get to it. Easton Cowan with a good defensive play gets the puck out to Max Domi. Domi then loses it in the neutral zone, and Holmstrom brings it in, hits a shot, and it's saved by the goalie, Joseph Wall. Man, Wall was upset about that one. Great pass across, and really almost had that one covered. But a great shot from the circle by Heineman. 4 points in 4 career games against the Toronto Maple Leafs for Emil Heineman. All right, face-offs won by the Isles. Islanders dump it down, Wall out of his goal to get it. Man, oh man, Leafs dumping it in to the zone. Here is Stetcher. Wraps around the back. He's not getting much ice time tonight. Stetcher plays it back to the point. Now down to Tavares. Tavares wraps it around to Bo Grew. Grew plays it up the board. Schaefer gets to it for the Islanders, and he will try to bring it up out of the zone. All right, Schaefer waiting for his teammates to get back on side, dumps it in, and the Leafs will get to it first. Pass ahead to Robertson. Robertson cross ice. Gets it to Grew. He passes back to the point. Shot is wide. Leafs pick it back up, trying to get it to Myers on the near side. Myers sends it around to Killen. Killen gets to it there in the corner, passes to Lorentz. Lorentz loses the puck, and Schaefer comes and gets it. Now, Schaefer, long pass ahead. Myers back to get it for the Buds in their own zone. Pass ahead, gets it to Quillen. And now D'Angelo breaks that play up. Leafs scrumming in the corner, trying to get another goal to be back down by 1. Leafs wrap it around the boards. And the Islanders will get there. That play never works. I just hate when they do that. All right, here comes Nyes, bringing it into the zone. Dumps it in. Out of his goal is Sorokin. Sorokin plays it. And a good chance here for the Leafs as it's taken away by Max Domi. And then a slash by the Islanders. The shot is saved by Sorokin. But the Leafs will be heading onto a power play to try and get that goal back that they just gave up. Toronto is at home, so they're in green tonight. Brian, they're actually in white and green. We'll show you the Leafs jerseys right there. That's what they're wearing tonight. That was the post for after 2, down 2-0. And now we're down 3-1. So you're saying there's a chance. Roboto, there's always a chance, man. There's always a chance. But it's the Leafs, so the chances are never that good. Yep, I agree, Fred. He does seem like he cares. He does. I like him. I do like Stetcher a lot. We're always outshot, and collapse needs defensive coaching. We are always getting outshot. 19-14 tonight, Danny. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Go, Leafs, go. All right, fans. We got to get behind our boys here on the power play. This could be it. We got to get a goal here, Roger. We got to get a goal on the power play and get back in this bad boy. Because I feel like calling a Leafs win tonight. I don't know about you guys. I'm more excited about a Leafs win than anything else. That's it. That is it. All right, let's pop up the standings here, shall we? Because I'm struggling with the. Yeah, we'll go to the NHL website there. So Cizikas is getting the penalty for the Islanders. So yeah, the problem with the whole tanking thing is that the Rangers are there, but so are about seven other teams over in the West. The West is, playoff spot at 71 points. The Leafs are at 70 points. So that's the problem with the tank. We'll pull those stats up here during intermission. But the face-off won by the Leafs. The shot is taken and saved by Sorokin. 1 minute and 42 seconds left on the power play for the Buds. All right, face-off won by the Islanders and sent down the ice. The Leafs will go back to get it. Joseph Wall out of his goal. Leaves it there for his teammate OEL. Leafs on the power play. Here's Nyes. Near side corner. Plays it back to the point. There's nobody there, so now he spins it back looking for Willie Nylander. Gets it to him in the corner. Nylander goes behind the net. Tavares in the middle. Back to OEL at the point. Now return pass to Nylander at the far circle. He sends it across for Nyes here at the near circle, but he misplays it. Nyes gets it back by the boards, sends it to Michelli down low. Michelli back to OEL at the point. Now across to Michelli on the right side. He dumps it down to Nyes. Nyes loses the puck, and the Islanders clear. 40 seconds left in the power play. 3 minutes and 58 seconds to go in the third period. Second period. Third period. I'm getting ahead of myself here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting all excited and thinking that this game's done already. It's not. All right. Islanders get the puck in the Toronto offensive zone and send it right back down the ice. Here's Robertson for the Leafs. Gets to the blue line. Now the red drops it off. Here comes OEL. Crosses the blue line and into Islander territory. Now to the left side, here's Joshua. Joshua plays it back to the point, and Holmstrom picks it off for the Islanders. That's going to do it for the power play. Leafs did not have any good chances on that one. Max Domi, good defensive play, passes it up to Cowan. Cowan now to Domi as he crosses the blue line. Domi gets stood up by Carson Soucy. And the Islanders bring the puck out of the zone. Number 53, Casey Cizikas, dumps it into the Leaf zone. Somehow, the Islanders get to it first. Take the shot. Saved by Wall. Rebound to Cizikas. His shot is saved. And now we had a big hit over on the right side, and we might have a fight. McLean and Riley have dropped the gloves, and they are going. Riley throwing the right hand, hits him, but follow through. He goes down to the ice, and number 32, Kyle McLean, will be declared the victor of that fight. But something to get the boys going here in the end of the second period. Down by 2, Morgan Riley dropping the gloves. Interesting. That's the first fight I've seen from Morgan Riley in a very, very long time. They show Palat put an elbow on Bo Gru. And then after that, I don't know what it was. McLean went to the net. Oh, he got too close to the wall. So Riley just goes after McLean. And McLean stands up for himself. All right, so we've got about 3.5 left here in the second period. The Islanders will be on the power play. There was a cross-check that started the fight by Morgan Riley. So the linesman over talking to Craig Berube, and he tells Easton Cowan to head on over to the box, and he will sit for 2 as the Islanders will have a power play coming up here. Face-off coming up in the Leaf zone. Won by the Islanders. Here's Barzal over on the left side. Barzal skates. Whoa. Yeah, you did. Woo. TSI Allison is here. She came downstairs, threw her phone right into the cat food bowl. And the Islanders on the power play. Taking a shot. Saved by Wall. Puck goes over to the corner. Leafs pick it up. Here's Carlo. He sends it down the ice, and the Isles goalie Sorokin comes to get it, plays it back to Barzal. Did you just not turn the heat off?
Probably, but I'm here now, so
it'll be warm.
My warm heart will warm you up.
Beautiful. Love it. Here's Schaefer. Schaefer passes down to Barzal. Barzal back to Schaefer. Now Barzal.
This is some horse shit.
Yeah. Minute 45. I'll put it on there.
I have a black lung, you guys.
TSI Allison has black lung. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. Here come the buds. Bringing it up the ice, Myers walks into the zone, takes his shot, saved by Sorokin, and he holds on. 1:32 left in the second period. The Leafs down by 2. As show Bo Horvat's stick exploding as he tried to take a shot. These new composite sticks, they just shatter if you hit them wrong. 44 seconds left on the power play. Face-off, Bo Grew in the circle for the Leafs. Face-off is won by the Islanders as Grew played it back, but Duclair got in the way of it and picked up possession. Now he drops it back to D'Angelo. D'Angelo works it up the ice, passes ahead to Anders Lee. Lee tries to center, and it's broken up by the Leafs. Launching a long pass for Bo Grew, still in the zone. Now back to Yarncrook, and it goes past him and all the way back down to the Leafs player, Carlo, in his own zone. He'll wait for a second and then dump it back into Islanders territory. Holmstrom brings it up the ice on the right side, plays it now into the middle for Heineman. Heineman, the scorer of the third goal for the Isles. About 5 seconds left on the power play, and it is over. Leafs get the kill. 46 seconds left in the period. The Islanders send it into the zone. Lee chasing, but the Leafs get there. Here's Killen. Killen sends it ahead to Easton Cowan just out of the box. He goes over to the corner with Pulock, and Pulock gets the pass to his teammate. Nope, he doesn't, because it is an icing call as the Leafs touch up with 27.8 seconds to go here in this second period. There's Brandy Gale in the house. Good to see you, Brandy. How was Hawaii? That is awesome. So glad you had a great trip. Or are you still there? All right. Face off. I should talk to Johnny. Oh, okay. Face off won by the Leafs. Nylander plays it back to the point. Goes over Stetcher's stick, and the Leafs have to go back to get it. Stetcher plays it across. And now up the ice, here's Michelli. He makes a spin move. 5 seconds left. Stetcher with speed drops it off to Tavares. He takes a shot, saved, and that will do it for the end of the second. Man, oh man. So Lorentz with the goal for the Leafs to get us on the board and cut the lead in half. But unfortunately, Heineman gets a goal for the Islanders, and the Isles go to the break up 2 goals. It's going to be a big third period ahead. Oh, look at that. Brandy's still in Hawaii. Very, very cool.
I'm so jealous.
We are jealous. We are jealous.
I need sun.
We need some weather. We need some good weather. Yes, Fred, TSI doggy in the house. John, now he's eating the cat food. Jonathan, get over here.
He's eating the spilled cat food from when my phone fell.
The spilled cat food from TSI Allison. Coffee time for Roboto. It's time to refill that cocktail. The Johnny is empty. Let's go. There it is. Brandy should have come to the Philippines. We're not far apart. Amen to that. Philippines and Hawaii. Let's go. All over the world tonight.
Black lung.
Oh, jeez. And with that, we're going to go to intermission. Where you saw Tom's highlights last intermission. This intermission, it is the volleyball girls.
Which ones?
This is Bella and Julie from Saturday. So we're taking the insiders through our Saturday. We started out with Saturday at So5, Saturday morning. Then we went to Bella's games and then to Julie's games till 10 o'clock at night.
Sunday was worse.
Sunday was even worse. And we'll have those highlights for you on the next Leaf stream, whenever that will be. I think this weekend, because my wife is going on a girls' trip to Indianapolis with Bella and Julie and Sarah.
It's the MEQ National Qualifiers.
The MEQ National Qualifiers for volleyball. Girls' trip sounds just fine, right? Works for me. All right, we'll be back in a few. There's James Elliott in the house. Let's go. We'll see you guys in a few.
A little wilder. The Toronto Sports
It gets a little wilder.
with Toronto Sports Insider.
The Leafs, the Jays, the Raptors too. The Argonauts, Toronto FC. Ooh. Multiple streams on TSI. That's why I'm the TSI guy. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She gets a little wild. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She just gets a little wild.
The Toronto Sports Insider.
I've been a fan for 59 years. Watch the Leafs win the cup to thousands of cheers. Fans line the streets while music played. They raise the cup in the summer parade. Since then we've waited patiently, but every year it's not to be. Trade deadlines pass, we gave picks up. The playoffs come, but they missed the cut. We're stuck in no fans land, playing poker with a 3-card hand. In a bubble where it's time to choose. Do they try to win or tank and lose? We're living in no fans land. Does the GM have a plan? Will the coach ever figure them out? Do we just smash the screen and shout? We're stuck in no fans land. There's 4 days left to figure this out. Will they buy or sell or just stand pat? They can get some picks, try to stock the shelves. The cupboard's pretty bare, will they just cover themselves? We're stuck in no fans land, playing poker with a 3-card hand. In a bubble where it's time to choose. Do they try to win or tank and lose? We're living in no fans land. Does the GM have a plan? Will the coach ever figure them out? Do we just smash the screen and shout? We're stuck in no fans land. We're stuck in no fans land. We're stuck in no fans land. Rogers, you raise ticket prices. You raise subscription prices while you smash our hopes and dreams. Here in no fans land, we're stuck in no fans land. 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 We're stuck in no fans We got the same old story, another year of pain. They start the season flying, then fall apart again. We've seen this movie, buddy, it always ends the same. The hope, the hype, the heartbreak, the Leafs giving us migraines. We're not gonna make it. No, we ain't gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. This year's gone wrong. The power play stopped working. The goalie's lost the net. The defense looks confused, like they just learned how to skate. We're yelling at the TV. We're pacing around the room. And every blown assignment feels like impending doom. We're not gonna make it. No, we ain't gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. Trade them all. They tease us every The media's in flames. We're chanting fire someone, but no one takes the blame. It's all how we keep cheering. We're Leafs fans through and through. 'Cause hope is kinda toxic, but what else can we do? We're not gonna make it. No, we ain't gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. We'll still hang on. We're not gonna make it. Next year we'll try to make it. We're not gonna make it. Leaf fans, stay strong.
Well, the game's gone into intermission. Our team's grinding out the opposition. Time for a break, get a drink, grab a snack or two. You can see by the way our team is playing, the opposing teams in their dressing room praying. When the next period starts, they don't know what they're gonna do. Hey, there's Carmen and Roberto, Lisa, Andrew, and Steph. Where is Sonia? Brandy waves while Rod buys around, while Allison and Mike try to get the sound to come through. Richard and CK using intuition. Big John and Burn talk acquisition. Corner calls break, get a drink, grab a snack or two. You can see by the way our team is playing, the opposing teams in their dressing room praying. When the next period starts, they don't know what they're gonna do.
We're sitting at the bottom of Atlantic. We're getting kinda close to the Titanic. The fans are shouting something as they panic. We won't make the playoffs. Let's ruin Boston's payoffs. They shout it, take, take, take. They blow
time to do something kind of drastic. Your gameplay looks a little spastic. I don't wanna sound too dramatic. Remember those rich guys as they sank to the Titanic? Just tank, tank, tank. They blurted out, tank, tank. Put our draft pick in the bank, bank, bank. All season you stank, stank, stank. Come on, leave. It's time to tank, tank, tank. They blurted out, tank, tank. Put our draft pick in the bank, bank, bank. All season you stank, stank, stank. Come on, leave. It's time to tank. It's time to tank.
They say 1967 was the last time we danced, hoisting silver, hearts and trains. Since then, fate's played a wicked game, but we wear the crest, we chant the name. Clear the track, here comes Shaq, Ellis and Keon gonna take you back.
I'm strong and Horton won't ever fade, nor the tragic Lenny McDonald trade. Paul Henderson with game-winning goals. I've got 50 while Steve Thomas reloads.
Silla lit the night with 10, Turnbull fired 5 from the back end. Clark threw thunder, Gilmore spun gold. Sundin stood tall, brave and bold. Kuja clawed saves from the jaws of defeat. Salmon's epic rushes, pure elite. Rhymer cried, we cried too. Matthews came and Hope felt new. Marner weaves, now Lander flies. Riley's rush electrifies. Mitch is gone, we wish him well. Now steps up, time will tell. Johnny T still going strong. Maybe this year things won't go wrong. We've seen the ghost, we felt the pain, but every April we rise again. Son of a pitch, I'm a Leaf fan. When Gretzky's high stick went unseen, when Montreal crushed our playoff dream, when Boston came back from 4-1 down, we wore the blue, we bore the frown. Son of a pitch, I'm a Leaf fan. Through Ballard's chaos, through Sundin's tears, through decades of drought, through wasted years, but loyalty, that's our brand. We stand, we chant, we clap our hands, we bleed the white, we wear the blue. We dream of what we're born to do. Raise that cup, parade the street. Maple Leafs, our hearts still beat. So cue the music, strike the chord. This ain't just hockey, it's folklore. From Carlton's grin to legends past, we'll leave forever, built to last. Son of a pitch, I'm a Leaf fan. And when fate knocks us out again, we'll sing this verse, we'll feel the flame. Because every year we play the game. As Leaf fans, we'd all like to thank Joe Bowen for all the calls he made. Maybe this year he'll call a cup. As Leaf fans, you know, we'll never give up. We'll never give up. Never give up. Never give up. Let's win that cup. Let's win that cup.
Left side, right side, little Willie Willie wears you down. around, shifts and spins you around. Skating and racing, Willie drives him silly with his boot skate, shimmy, shuffle round. Over the blue line, he beats to the right. With little Willie skating, the shot is out of sight. Hey down, skate round, backhand now. 'Cause little Willie will score goals. You can't push Willie round. Willie won't go. The fans start yelling, go Leafs, go. Little Willie will score. Up ice, down ice, little Willie drives him wild with his runaround style. Inside, outside, Willie sends him silly with his boot skate, shimmy, shuffle, smile. The defenseman takes Willie down for the puck, but laugh, Willie, laugh, they're both out of luck. Hey down, skate round, rich shot now.
All right, insiders, we are back for the third period. Robertson in the circle against Peugeot, and Peugeot wins it for the Islanders, bringing that face-off stat ever closer to 50-50. Islanders send it in and to the zone. Leafs get there, will launch it down the ice, and that will be icing against our buds to start out this third period, as they show the guy in the Habs jersey with his ice pack over his eyeball there. He's going to have a nice shiner after that one. Face off won by the Leafs, but the linesman says, hold up, we're going to do it again. And so when they're still talking about the guy in the Habs jersey behind the Leafs bench and the platinum seats getting hit by a puck this long into the third period, you know it's trouble. You know it is trouble. Big shout out to Steve A for your awesome songs, my man. I got to get some more into the rotation, brother. Awesome songs. Thank you, Steve A. And my man, you are never alone, my man. We got you here for sure. Now Peugeot bringing it into the zone, plays it over to Barzal. Now to Anders Lee. Anders Lee behind the net. Gets it over to Peugeot, and he's hit by Carlo. Carlo plays the puck around the boards, and it's stopped at the blue line, but misplayed by the Islanders defenseman. Now Joshua will walk into the zone and get the puck in front of Mayfield. Mayfield hits him in the corner. Barzal tries to get it, but the puck comes out to the Leafs. Shot goes wide of the net and will roll all the way down the ice as Joseph Wall, out of his goal to get it, almost loses it, and now there's a Leafs player in goal. Stetcher. Wall gets back in. The Islander player takes the shot. It's blocked by Stetcher, who was playing goalie for a few minutes. Man, oh man. Yikes. Dangerous chances there. All right. Pass into the zone by New York. And Barzal plays it back to Pulock. Pulock at the point takes the shot. It's saved by Joseph Wall, and he holds on. Man, Joseph Wall going to get that puck in the corner. That was real dangerous there. But luckily, the Islanders don't get their fourth goal and really put a dagger in this one. There it is. TSI Mike, you have created an amazing, loving family. Thank you, Joanne. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, man. That's been my goal my whole life, was just to have an awesome family and be a good dad. And my wife is absolutely amazing, and I am so glad that I met her and started a family with her. And man, we just we're doing it up. I'm telling you, one day we'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. The whole TSI thing, it's a struggle because of what you see on the weekends. When we're gone from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m., both Saturday and Sunday, it's hard to be live on the internet talking sports, watching it at home. But we'll get there. We'll get there. One day, my kids are going to be grown, because that's the goal. I want these kids to be grown and out of the house, being responsible human beings. And, that's the key And eventually we'll get there. And then it's going to be me and TSI Allison. There it is. Hey, we are gone a lot. Yes. It's going to be me and TSI Allison hanging out down by the creek. That's what it's going to be. We're going to be doing lives, hanging out together. I'm going to have so much time. It's going to be crazy. We're going to be live all the time on here. And then eventually we're going to get TSI Allison down here in the lives, in person, hanging out with us live on screen right here. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Thank you, Joanne. Much appreciated as well. Brandy, thank you for saying hi. Love it. And there's Roger saying hi as well. Love it. Love it. Roger, you get a sneak peek. Man, Roger's got the sneak peek here. All right, there's a shot by the Leafs and a save by Sorokin as he lays down backwards to cover up the puck, as well as his teammate there. Matthew Schaefer was down on the ice trying to cover it up. Whew. Close. Close there for Kelly Yarncroke. All right. Face-off coming up in the Leafs offensive zone. It's won by New York. Turned over, though, by Yarncroke. He walks in, shot, and a rebound out in front. Shot just goes wide. Good chance there for the Leafs to get back into this one. Islanders bring it up the ice. Lorentz picks it up and plays it back to Oliver Ekman-Larsson. 16 minutes, 49 seconds to go in the third period. Jacob Quillen, 33 points in 38 games this season for the Marlies. Make sure you get your vote in our poll. Which young Leaf are you most excited about? Bo Grew, Easton Cowan, Jacob Quillen, who we just talked about, or Vincent Borghese, the young entry-level contract that the Leafs just signed from Northeastern University. Should be a fun one. There you go. And yes, thanks for taking care of life. Joanne, yes, thank you to TSI Allison. She's amazing. She got dinner cooked upstairs. She's driving the kids around, all of that while I'm here hanging out with you guys. The best. The best, yes. And there it is. TSI House is Roger. Roger is VIP. Yes, he is. Roger, amazing help. Thank you so much. I'm so glad we met you. I'm so glad we met you and your beautiful wife and your family. And can't wait to see you guys again in just a couple weeks. Right? Yeah, just a couple weeks. We'll be down there for spring break. We'll come say hi. Have to meet up at the Wing Shack. You know what I mean? I owe you dinner. We owe you dinner. All right. Here, the Leafs. Come on now. Let's go. Let's get a goal and get back in this game. Down by the creek. You know it, Rod. You know it, man. That waterfall making everybody have to go to the bathroom here on TSI. Face-off is won by the Islanders. Shot from the point goes wide. What'd you say? I don't see him. Here's Carlo. Carlo plays the puck up the ice to Dakota Joshua. Joshua passes into the middle for Grew. It's broken up, though, by the Islanders' Carson Soucy. Soucy plays it ahead now to Peugeot. Peugeot dumps it into the zone, and Lee will help him out and send it down a little bit further. The Leafs back to get it. What? Yep, there it is. Corned beef and cabbage for St. Paddy's. Great dinner. Great dinner, which I have not yet had any of yet. I will, though, when I get upstairs. All right, here is the Islanders bringing it into the zone. Shot from the blue line goes wide. Holmstrom down in the corner for the Islanders, trying to get to it. Myers breaks it up for the Leafs. Now sent back to the point, Pollock. Plays it back to Schaefer. His shot saved by Joseph Wall. Cowan tied up. Holmstrom with some good defense there. Now Shen takes a shot from the left circle. And that one is deflected into the netting. We'll have a face-off with 14:36 left in the third period. Man. Crazy. Crazy, crazy start to this one here in the third period. The Leafs trying to get a second goal to bring the heat here in this one. There it is. Green drinks for all. Brandy Gale. Go Leafs, go. Thank you for the amazing super chat, Brandy. All the way from Hawaii. Love it. Happy St. Patrick's Day from Hawaii. Cheers to you, Brandy. And oh yeah, there's the chicken shit sunshine. So we're not playing, guys. We're not playing. All right. Yes, Princess Fairy Waterfall. Princess Fairy Tale Land. You got it, Joanne. You got it. Can't wait to get back down there. Oh, man. Can't wait. But we did have a little bit of an issue. A broken pipe with the winter storm. So we had a really high water bill and a really high electric bill. And yeah, it's a good thing that we had a lot of people hanging out with us for the Olympics and those Canada streams so that we could cover those crazy bills. Jeffrey Wilder in the house. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Jeffrey. Great to see you, my man. All right, here is Barzal. Now turns it over. Michelli gets it, drops it back to Nylander, and his pocket is picked by the Islanders. Barzal brings it in, plays it over to the right side for Horvat. Horvat plays it back to the point. Shot by Soucy, goes wide after it's blocked by Brandon and Carlo. Riley plays it ahead to Nylander. Nylander gets to the red line, sends it in right on goal. It'll be a shot. Come on, give us credit for that one. There it is, 21. Thank you very much. Yes, missing everywhere. Yeah, 87,000 gallons of water, says TSI House. That is what we used there. Yeah, it was a problem. It's a problem. Big problem. Go like, go. Smash that like button. 206 likes on the stream tonight. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. Let's go. The Leafs struggling, but Roger giving the go Leafs go chant. Man, oh man. All right. Face-off coming up. Couple Islanders jerseys in the crowd tonight. And a long pass ahead by the Leafs is going to go for icing. They're showing these guys in the Islanders jerseys that were the late 90s with the dark blue with the like teal and orange. I actually didn't mind those jerseys. All right, here's a shot from the point, blocked by the Leafs. Down into the corner, OEL gets there. Grew with a nice play on Palat. Gets the puck free, but it falls back to the Islanders at the point. They take a shot, deflected in front by the Leafs, and now will be played up out of the zone. Here is Lorentz. Lorentz dumps it down from the red line. And will go off for a change. 12:30 to go in the third period. It is very, very quiet at Scotiabank Arena. There is no St. Patrick's Day party in Ontario tonight unless the Leafs can come back, score a couple goals here at the end of the game. Here's a shot from the point into the glove of Sorokin, and he will hold on. That will take us to the TV timeout. Man, come on, Toronto St. Pat's. Let's go. The pink wave going strong. Let's go. Love it, love it, love it. And yes, Jeffrey, Brandy is still hanging out in Hawaii. Lucky girl. Lucky, lucky girl. Love it. So happy for you, Brandy. That's beautiful. You know it, John K. Commercial time. So with that, make sure, if you haven't subscribed already, it's time. Hey, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Hit that subscribe button.
What's up, Leafs fans? Easton Cowan here. Make sure you subscribe to Toronto Sports Insider. Turn on that bell so you don't miss a game. Shout out to TSI Mike for running an unreal Leaf stream. Go Leafs, go.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! I'm talking to you! Thanks for hanging out with us tonight for the Leafs game. We appreciate you being here. You heard Easton say it. If you love Leafs game nights like this, make sure you're subscribed to Toronto Sports Insider and make sure that bell is turned on so that way you never miss a puck drop, a big moment, or a live Leafs game. This community keeps growing because of you, and I appreciate all of the support more than you know. Lock it in, stay connected, and let's keep building this awesome community together. Go Leafs, go! All right. They're showing the Leafs here, Leafs fans all decked out in their St. Patrick's Day garb. And then, talking about the Raptors game coming up tomorrow night against the Chicago Bulls. Tomorrow night, that should be a fun one. The Raptors in the 5th spot in the East, just enough to be outside of that play-in game. Thank goodness. The play-in tournament, don't want to be part of that. So our Raptors fighting for that 5th spot. We really should bring some more Raptors coverage here to the channel as we go, at least a couple videos maybe. Maybe we'll do a review of that game just for a little bit of fun. We'll see. All right, face-off is won by the Leafs, sent down the ice. And the Leafs bring it into the zone in an offside position as OEL just got in there a little bit too quick. And now we will have a face-off just on the outside of the Leafs offensive zone. They show the Islanders were pretty busy at the deadline, picked up a few pieces, trying to make a push at the playoffs. All right, Myers sends it into the Islander zone. Now knocked down by Cowan on the clearance attempt, and the Leafs have it back. Here's Grew. He gets just checked right out of the play, and the Islanders bring it out of the zone into Toronto territory. D'Angelo drops it back to Holmstrom. Holmstrom sends it to the left. Quick shot by Pelech is saved by Joseph Wall, and he will hold on with 11 minutes and 16 seconds to go here in the third. Easton Cowan, 20 points in 52 games this season. Solid season for the rookie, I think. I mean, look, it's not the star-studded, great season that we all wished he had. But you know what? A good season under his belt here, the first season for Easton Cowan. All right, Islanders with possession of the puck. Here's Matthew Barzal. Barzal plays it into the offensive zone, and the Leafs get back and will clear it out all the way to John Tavares out in the neutral zone. Tavares dumps it in. Dakota Joshua chases after it. Joshua into the corner, gets it to Michelli. Good defensive play there in the offensive zone by Dakota Joshua. Barzal grabs it for the Islanders. He'll bring it up out of the zone. Goes across the blue line, and that will go for an offside call. So we will have to wait a minute for the resumption of play here on St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you here in the chat. This chat is full of Torontos. You know it, Felix. Cheers to that. Trout season, yeah. Heck yeah, trout season in by the White River. All about that right there. Here is the pass ahead for the Islanders. Now back to the point. Mayfield with a shot, saved by Joseph Wall. He will hold on. The third period. Leafs down 2. Can they get a goal? Make this game a little bit more exciting towards the end. Man, oh man. Face-off won by the Islanders. Goes back to Schaefer. Schaefer plays it ahead and is picked off by Riley in the neutral zone. Leafs bring it into the offensive zone. Nyes over to Domi. Domi back to the point. The shot is blocked in front by the Islanders. Sent out into the neutral zone where the Leafs will regroup. Domi plays it back now to OEL. Nylander off to the bench. Now the pass ahead to Nyes. He gets to the blue line, dumps it in. Here's a chance now behind the net. Coming out for the wraparound attempt. The shot is saved by Sorokin. Nyes gets to the rebound. Now back to the point for Riley. Riley tries to play it down into the corner, and it is picked up by Pajot. Pajot plays it ahead, and the Leafs get it back in the neutral zone. Here comes Stetcher. Stetcher passes over to OEL. He loses it in the neutral zone, and the Islanders play it ahead. Jacob Killen back to get it for the Leafs. Plays it across to Stetcher. Stetcher dumps it back to Killen, and he will circle around the face-off dot and play it ahead to Dakota Joshua. Now over to OEL. OEL sends it across the ice, laid off to Stetcher by Cowan, fresh off the bench. Here's Cowan with it. Walks it up to the red line, sends it in, goes right in on goal. The goalie plays it. Nick Robertson chasing. Here's a clearance attempt by the Islanders. It's broken up by Easton Cowan and kept into the zone by McCabe. McCabe plays it off to the right side, and Bo Grew dumps it back into the zone. Carlo back to get it for the Buds as the Islanders send it down the ice. Here's Carlo. Carlo plays it off to the right side for Easton Cowan. Cowan crosses the red line, sends it ahead to Bo Grew, who tips it in, but it goes straight to the Islanders. Number 77, Tony DeAngelo. Played up the ice, 7 minutes and 48 seconds to go here in the third period. Barzal loses it. Leafs will clear it down the ice, and that will go for icing with just under 8 minutes left in this third period. The Isles with 3. The Leafs with 1. Shot from the point. Hits Willie Nylander in the back and does not go into the net, which it would have if Willie was not in the way. Big hit there is OEL. Jumped up, tried to catch it, but it ended up going right over his head, and he got hit. Barzal into Pulock. Pulock takes the shot. That goes wide. Matthew Schaefer pinching down. Gets to it. Plays it back around the boards to his teammate. And now the Leafs pick it up. Here's Easton Cowan with speed out of the zone. Dumps it in as he gets to the red line, and Sorokin comes out to play it. Schaefer plays it over to Heineman. Heineman drops it down now. Here's a shot from Barzal into the chest of Joseph Wall, and he will hold on for a TV timeout with 7:07 left in the third and final period. For the last time of the night, let's get that Go Leafs Go chant going. Let's get behind our team. Let's give it all we got to try and help the freaking Leafs score a goal.
Hey everyone, Easton Cowan here. Huge thank you to the Toronto Sports Insider community for showing up every game and cheering on the Leafs together. Big shout out to all of you for building the best Leafs community online. Go Leafs Go.
Big thanks again to Easton Cowan for that message. And honestly, thank you. Thank you to every single one of you that's here tonight. This Toronto Sports Insider community shows up every single game with passion, knowledge, and love for our Toronto Maple Leafs. That's what makes this place so special. Whether you're here every night or brand new to the stream, you're just part of all of it. Let's keep cheering. Let's keep supporting. Let's keep enjoying Leafs hockey together. And let's get that chant started. Go, Leafs, go! Go, Leafs, go! Go, Leafs, go! We'll see you back in the chat. Oh, did that work? Did it work? It did. Go, Leafs, go! Roger and Carmen and Lisa getting it going. Steve, hey, let's go. We're still in commercial break. It was actually a really funny commercial here for PNC Bank. I will give them that. That was pretty dang funny. All right. Time for the Leafs to get it going here. Callum Ritchie, a goal and an assist tonight from Brampton, Ontario. And, you know, you'd think these Leafs, you'd think the Leafs would maybe try to get kids from Toronto, like, you know, the Islanders do, like they did with John Tavares and Matthew Schaefer and Callum Ritchie and all of these guys that they've gotten from the Toronto area. Like, what the heck is this? Come on, Leafs, let's go. Instead of getting all these Americans, why don't we go after some Canadian players, like some hometown kids? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. All right, here we go. Here's a pass ahead for the Islanders. And now the Leafs bring it back up the ice. Here's a pass across for Michelli. It hits his blade. He goes back to get it and then trips on the ice. Now Nylander plays it ahead into the zone. Tavares chasing after it. Same with Michelli. Nylander tries to play it back to OEL, and it's deflected out of the zone. 6:17 left. And I just have to say thank you. Thank you all for being here. There's Brandy cracking the whip. Thank you for hanging out with us. And, you know, these Leafs games, God bless you. This is tough to watch. It really is. This team is just does not have what it takes this season. But, hey, we're riding it out. We are having as much fun as we can here in the chat. And I am so thankful to all of you for hanging out with us. Man, the numbers are slow, boy. Let me tell you. The numbers are slow. Sorokin with a save on Max Domi. Good chance there for the Leafs. Pass out in front. Domi gets a stick on it, but right into the chest of Sorokin. And there we go to another TV timeout. Man, oh man. 6 minutes left. Appreciate you, Mr. Roboto. Appreciate you, my man. There it is. Those Leafs logos. Let's go. Come on, buds. Let's get a couple goals. Give us something to cheer about here. Something to cheer about. One of the young guys, like Bo Gru, maybe. Can we get a Bo Gru goal? Just to spice things up a little bit here in the third period. I don't know. I'm all for it. Total shots, 30-23. Face-off circle, the Leafs losing in the dot. That's not good, ladies and gentlemen. When the Leafs lose in the face-off circle, it does not bode well for the team. Power play 2 for 4 for the Islanders tonight. 0 of 3 for the Leafs. 19-9, though. The Leafs are hitting. The Leafs are showing up. You know it, Brandy. Leafs forever. That's it. That is it. Giveaways 12-11 for Toronto. Losing the faceoffs hurts bad. It really does, Karen. It really, really does. Roll up them doobies or have a cookie, Rod. One of the two. All right. How much time we got left here? 5 minutes, 46 seconds. Can the Leafs pull off a miracle? Because I think that's pretty much what it would take for the Leafs to get the victory here tonight. If they can come back, score at least 2 in the next 5:46, that would be something. They're showing the replay there at Domi's chance. Great chance there for Max Domi out in front. Face off to the right of Sorokin, won by the Islanders again. Man, oh man, the Leafs just cannot get the wins in the dot. Now, here is Nylander, though, gets the puck over on the far side. Plays it back behind the net, looking for Nyes. Nyes plays it ahead, and now loses the puck. It's sent back into Toronto territory. Morgan Riley back to get it for the Leafs. Riley plays it ahead to John Tavares. Tavares gets to the red line, crosses the blue line, dumps it in. As Carlton's got his St. Paddy's Day gear on. And now we're going to have a penalty coming up here to the Leafs as Pelech gets hit into the boards. And looks like we're going to have ourselves a power play here for the Islanders with 5:03 left in the third period. As they're trying to say there's blood. And John Tavares gets the face of Pelech. Yeah, that's a high sticking call. And yeah, got him right there in the cheek. Probably going to make that 4. So the Leafs might be on the kill here for quite a while. Jonathan Scott, hello, just checking in but not staying. The Leafs are losing. Jonathan, amen, man. It's sad. We're glad you're here, checking in, hanging out with us for a few minutes. Jonathan, appreciate it, my man. Hope you're doing well. And go Leafs, go. That's all I can say, right? Go Leafs, go. All right, face-off coming up. It is a 4-minute power play for the Islanders. Face-off is won by the Islanders, but it does go all the way back down into their own zone. So hopefully this goes fast. Let's hope it just goes quick. Here is Barzal bringing it up the ice. Barzal gets it into the corner. Now the pass back to the point for Braden Shen. He walks in on the near side, plays it back for Schaefer. Schaefer goes cross ice now to Barzal. Barzal into the middle for Horvat. His shot blocked in front. Schaefer back to get it. And looks like we're going to have a quick whistle as Joseph Wall's mask came loose. So he gets the whistle and he will put the mask back on, try and get it fixed up, and be ready to rock. Whew. All right, we got a face-off coming up here. Shot attempts are 57 for the Islanders to 45 for the Leafs. 3:18 remaining in the power play. 4:21 left in the period and in our ball game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate that, Jonathan. Much appreciated, my brother. Hello, and see you later. We'll see you on the next one, brother. The Canadian tonight for the Thunder, Shea, 40 points tonight for Shai Gregorius-Alexander, the MVP, the reigning NHL MVP. Let's go. NBA MVP. Mike, wake up, man. I'm sleepy. Lynn Bush in the house. How you doing, Lynn? Good to see you. Go Leafs, go. Must be the Screech. Holmstrom plays the puck back to the point to D'Angelo. Now D'Angelo in the slot takes the shot. It's blocked by the Leafs and played back behind the net. McCabe with it. Now he loses it back to the Islanders. Now Lee over to Duclair. Duclair back to D'Angelo at the point. Now to Holmstrom. His shot saved by Joseph Wall. First penalty is over, so 2 minutes left in the Islanders' power play. 2:58 left in the third and final period. Will the Leafs pull the goalie to try and even things up? Probably not going to do that until the power play is over. And then at that point, we'll see. Duclair plays the puck to the left side. Here's a shot from the circle. No, he pulls back. D'Angelo at the point. Down to Duclair. Duclair shoots. That's blocked in front by Carlo. Now a shot from Duclair. Saved by Wall. Deflection out to the right and cleared by the Leafs. Whew. All right, so the Leafs are not going to get the goalie pulled. Barzal walking in on the power play. Gets to the blue line, gets across. Now goes into the corner. OEL playing some strong defense there. Now here's a shot by the Islanders. Goes wide. Shen. Into Bo Horvat. Horvat passes back to the point. Schaefer's shot is blocked by Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Now here are the Leafs. Chance for maybe a 4-on-3 if they hurry. No. Riley will pull back into his own defensive end. Now play it ahead and just try and kill some time. They have pulled Joseph Wall. Here is 13 seconds left on the power play. Pass ahead to Nyes. And Max Domi with a nice move back behind the net. Plays it around to the point. Now it wraps around the boards trying to get it to McCabe. McCabe gets it to Domi. Domi. His pass is deflected and falls to the Islanders. Here's a pass up by the Isles, and it's stopped by McCabe. 52 seconds to go. The Leafs are down by 2. Leafs trying to regroup. And Michelli brings it into the zone. 36 seconds to go. Can we get a goal? I don't think we can. Here's Nylander. Back behind the net. Plays it back to Michelli. Michelli to the point for OEL. He misplays it. Domi flicks it into the corner. Man, oh man. 20 seconds to go. Leafs with the empty net. Now, here is a pass to Domi. His shot blocked, goes wide. Here's Michelli. Michelli down low to Domi. Domi back to the point. Here's the shot. It's blocked in front. Nice with the rebound shot. Saved by Sorokin. And there's the whistle as time expires. This game is done and dusted. Good night, Fred. Good night, everyone. Make sure you guys head over to our SOP Live tonight. We'll be sending you there directly, unless you're Roger. Roger's already saw the SOP Live today, so he doesn't need to go back. Aloha, everyone. See you next game, Brandy. Thank you so much for the super chat and the amazing support. Enjoy Hawaii the rest of your time left, and welcome in, Islanders fan. Thanks for being here and cheering on your Isles. Hit the like button. We appreciate it. Good night, everyone. We'll see you on the next stream. Sending you straight to SOP Soccer. Go Leafs, go.
It's a little wilder. With Toronto Sports, it gets a little wilder. With Toronto Sports Insider.
The Leafs, the Jays, the Raptors too, the Argonauts, Toronto FC. Multiple streams on TSI. That's why I'm the TSI guy. Toronto